Welcome. I am jumping on. Let me see. I'm kind of jumping on like I said I would. Wouldn't give you time, but okay, here we go. I want to share this to my group, so I don't know if I can do that now. Let's see. All right. I don't know why. Oh, here we go. Gosh, every time I go on here, I swear things are changed a little bit. But just give me a minute and I will share to my, not there, hopefully to my group. Today is Sunday. Gosh, I don't even know if it's the 13th, 14th, 15th, I don't know. I can't keep track. Time's going so fast. But I'm just hoping a few of you can jump on. But if not, you can always watch the replay. So I'm trying to share this with my group. There we go. I think I'm good. Got some cute cards, quick and easy. Let's see. Probably the internet's going to be really slow today. But if it is, hopefully I can, you can, watch the replay and it'll be in good. Okay? So what I'm working with is the Color and Contour bundle. Beautiful set. So what I did is I kind of cut everything out for you so you could see all the pieces. So I don't know why it's doing that. Okay. All right, well, I think we're good. So I'm going to continue. So I took and used the die cuts that went with this bundle just to cut them out and show you how pretty this set is. Like, I don't know if you can see this. This actually kind of lifts up. It's actually cut, but not all the way. So it really, like, for a wedding or something, a nameplate, it'd be really elegant. So I'm using these and this one, and this one, and then the little flower, the daisy. So, okay, so it will cut out this flower, the daisy, and then you can use this to stamp and then use the other stamp to fill in the flowers, or I use the blend. So I'll go ahead and get started and kind of show you what I did. I'm just going to put this here. And then I have another little tip for you too. So as we're going to cut it out. But I'm also using the Pattern Party designer paper for being a hostess. So that is really nice. And then I got, and that is a big pack of paper. And then I'm using, I think, one of the papers from the Pansy Petals. And then this, the Color and Contour, you can find on page 98. So you can save 10% by ordering the bundle together. So if you're joining me live, make sure you say hello so I know that you're here. Okay. So I just always think this is nice to cut out and then I can keep and look at. And if I know I want to stamp something to see how big it is and everything. So, all right. Hopefully it's not too dark. I just cannot get my lights right. But, okay, so let's get started. We will start. Oh, I think I lost my bow here. I don't know if I don't think I used the glue dot, so I'm going to use a glue dot. Okay. So it just says you are absolutely amazing. And then I just stamped another flower in it. This one says thank you for everything. And it says you're absolutely amazing, which I love that. You're absolutely amazing. And then this one is just here for you now. When you're thinking about somebody and you know, they just need a little pick-me-up. So this card's really nice for that. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started with the pink one. I'm going to set these aside. I got everything in my little plastic bag here. You know, I didn't even write down dimensions because this is a basic cards. I just basically wanted to show you the bundle and how cool it is. So this is 4 1/4 by 11, of course, scored at 5 1/2. And then I had a 4 by 5 1/4 for the front. And then I used this die to cut this out on the I don't know, the gingham paper, I guess it's called. So I put that on there, and then I cut this out. So I'm going to actually go ahead and stamp on here a little bit. And I took and cut my flowers out already, but I'm going to stamp this and show you a little trick. At least it helped me, because I had a heck of a time. You know what, I'm going to go ahead and do the You're Absolutely Amazing first, and then I can kind of judge of how I want this card. So, but I'm trying to get back on schedule because I really miss doing my Facebook Lives with you guys. Okay, so I'm going to kind of put that on the bottom here. Okay, there we go. I have to kind of clean this. So, yep, if you're joining me, then, you know, like I said, go ahead and say hi. And I appreciate if you share with your friends. It's always fun to kind of get different ideas and everything. Okay. So, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and stamp. I got some paper for the daisies because I wanted to show you what I did here. There's 2 stamps. One is the outline and one is to do the inside. So what I did is, oops, I gotta grab this other paper here. So I took and stamped 3 of these. Okay. And this is in the new polished pink. So then when I went to stamp the inside, what I did is I took and inked it up, stamped off once, and then I don't know, I mean, you can kind of line it up the best. If it's not perfect, it doesn't matter. I kind of think of it as being watercolored. So, and if you don't like the way it looks, just turn it a little bit and do it again. It kind of helps fill it in. Okay. So now when I went to cut this, this is the part that I kind of thought, like, you know, it's kind of driving me crazy because I found it kind of hard to line up. So what I did is I had marked a little spot, like, to me it looks like it's like a little heart. Now I don't know if you can see that or not, but it looks like a little heart, and that's where I marked that. So then when I did that, and you got to kind of get it into place, it seemed like it lined up perfect. Okay, so that was my little trick of how to figure this out real quick. So if you look, it looks like a little heart there. And I marked it, and then I just go by this kind of a heart, okay? So it made it a little bit easier to kind of figure out how to go ahead and add that, because otherwise it was kind of hard, or at least it took me a while. So it's always nice to know little tricks. Okay, so now I am using the Soft Succulent, and it's just kind of the outside of a leaf. And I'm actually, well, I'm going to do this one first. I'm just going to do a couple of these. Just kind of for the bottom. Did I do 2? I might have done 3. Guess I should have done that one over a little bit, but that's okay. We will just do that. There. You're not going to see them, so it'll be fine. Alrighty. So I'm going to go ahead and add this. Layers. This is actually very pretty paper too, isn't it? I hope everyone had a nice weekend. It's been beautiful finally. I really hope it stays. So this actually fits on my 4 inches by 5 1/4 paper. So if you cut it out, I would cut your paper 5 1/4 by 4. Sometimes when I press too hard with our Seal Plus, it rips my white paper. So you got to be kind of careful not to press too hard. Okay, so we're just leaving. Now, you could pop this up if you wanted to. You don't have to, though, because I'm going to pop one of my flowers up, okay? So I had stamped 3, where I stamped off 1, and then I stamped 1 full strength. But I think I'm just going to use these 3 and leave that one, okay? The ones that I stamped off, I kind of like them better. So I'm just going to kind of stagger these a little bit. I don't think there's any right or wrong way. Let's see, I'm going to put that one down. And then this one I'm going to pop up. But I don't know if you guys watched the last video where I did the pop-up base card. But I think these flowers would be really awesome with that. So... okay, so we're just going to add this dimensional with the flower. Just kind of off a little bit. Okay, and then I did my little double bow with the new In Color ribbon. And this is so beautiful. I love this ribbon. It is sheer enough to tie nice bows, but yet not big and bulky. So it's really nice to work with. Okay? Or at least I think. Some of the bigger ribbons are really nice, but when you go to tie a bow or they're too thick, it's really hard to work with. Just put it down there. Okay. And then inside I just stamped another flower. So I am going to, I think what I'm going to do here is, instead of stamping it so perfect like that, I'm going to stamp a little bit off, kind of, and add 3 flowers here. When I say off, I meant off the paper a little bit, because when I do flowers in, oh, wrong card. When I do flowers like that, I mean, that's okay, I don't mind it, but I kind of like them off a little bit. So, and then I'm just going to go ahead and stamp off and kind of fill it in. And if I go like that, it makes it even lighter, but that's fine. Okay? And then you can write a note, whatever you want. I'm getting excited. I'm finally getting to the point where I can actually finish painting my kitchen, all the prep work. I took all the cabinet doors off and took and sanded them so they'll be ready to paint. So that's why my nails look horrible, but it'll be okay. I wanted to be on here. So, okay, so this is the first card. I love it, don't you guys? I love the colors and I love the paper. So hopefully you enjoy that. Alrighty, and we will go to our second card, which is a very simple card, but I absolutely love it. Sometimes simple is good. Well, let's see here. Okay, so I have Flirty Flamingo, and I did 5.5 by 8.5. And of course, you fold it in half. And then I just have a strip of, in that party pack, of this striped paper, and I cut that at 2 inches by 5.25. So I'm going to go ahead and add that. Makes a nice thank you card, I think. Or you could do happy birthday, thinking of you, get well, anything. So, okay, so we got that. Now I'm going to go ahead and stamp on my little scalloped rectangle. And I'm going to use the Memento black ink. And I'm going to stamp my sentiment first, so I kind of know where to put my flower. And this says, thank you for everything. And we're just going to do it in the bottom right corner, the right-hand corner here. Try to line it up so it's even. Nice and crisp. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and stamp my flower. Now, when you do this, you could, they have the inside that you could take in, you know, stamp instead of using the blends, but I'm going to use the blends. Okay, and then inside I just put some dots and you're amazing. So let me clean that. You'd be sending this to a really good friend. So I'm going to go ahead and we'll stamp this right away. Or a co-worker. It's always nice to somebody that you work with to give them a little thank you note or thinking of you. Especially if they've done something wonderful for you. Okay. So now I'm going to take my Flirty Flamingo with my little dots. I call them dots, I don't know, specks, whatever you want to call them. Okay. It just kind of blends it a little bit, or I don't know, adds a little pizzazz. So we'll let that dry a minute. I get my paper. And I'm using the dark Flirty Flamingo and the light Evening Evergreen for the leaves. So. And it's just a quick little color, nothing special. I mean, these cards are, I think, beautiful, and they literally take minutes to make, so. And I'm not even doing the light and the dark, I'm just doing one or the other, and it could have been even done faster if I would have used a stamp. But there's no right or wrong. So if you have a big wish list, Stampin' Up! Has a wonderful deal right now where if you want to buy the starter kit, and there's no obligation, but you can get the starter kit for $99, and instead of $125 free, or not free, but for $99 you would get $155. So they're giving you like an extra $30 on top of the extra $25 that they always give you. So it's a really good deal and a great time to join. And of course, I'd love to have you on my team if you're thinking about it. So, and if you got questions about it, you can always ask. I'm hoping to get an email out pretty soon because I have a class coming up on the 26th. So I'll put that in there too as well. Okay, and I have very few of these bumblebee trinkets. I have some on back order, and I was supposed to give to my class, but we didn't have enough to work with, so I had to switch out and give them different product. But I think they were happy with that as well. The paper for the pansy petal was beautiful, so they made out pretty good, actually. There. Look at how quick and easy that was. And I love, of course, I love Flirty Flamingo. So hopefully you guys like that too. And then this other card is pretty awesome. I've been wanting to use the scallop. And then I also, you know, with the flowers and of course a little bee. So I am going to, I got this. And I think the ribbon I'm using is actually retired from the ink color. Well, no, it's not the, I don't think the ink color. I don't know if this retired or not. It may not have. I get kind of, you know, it takes me like a little bit to get used to what's retired and what hasn't yet. So, okay, so this is just your basic white. And normally I would use the thick Whisper White, but I didn't have that sitting by me, so I just have the basic white, but I would recommend using the thick. Okay, so I had cut this, I think, 3.5 inches by 5.5, because it fits right on here. Now you could make it shorter if you wanted to, but I have it fit pretty much right on there. And hopefully, let's see if I have it even. I may have to snip a little bit off the top if it doesn't look even here. So, but I'm not going to put that down yet because I want to stamp my sentiment, which just says here for you now. And I think I just did the dots inside so you could write a little note. Okay, so you just want to have enough room to put your sentiment on the bottom. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and tape this down. I really think this tape is meant to like go like that, just to get a little bit on there. What do you guys think? Okay, let me see here. We're going to make that work. I think we're good. Okay, I'm a little bit short there. I might have cut that a little bit too short. So, but normally it would be even, or like I said, leave 1/8 of an inch border. Either way is fine. Okay, so I am going to take my leaves with my soft succulent, and I actually have them stamped, just 2 of them. And you can do this however you want. I was just kind of guessing where to put them. And then I'm going to use my bumblebee with the little dots again. So I got to clean these. And I'm just kind of randomly putting these different spots. Some off the paper onto the white. And then what I did is I took in, I did my daisies already. Okay. And you could color in the center if you want, or sponge it in, whatever you want to do. But I am going to, let me see here. And I wasn't sure how I wanted to do this because I didn't like how I did that. So I'm going to just see here. I'm going to just kind of lay that down there. Put a little tape there. Normally I'd fold my ribbon over, but then it gets kind of thick, which I'm going to have that anyways. Okay. Some people don't like to put too much ribbon on because then it's more expensive to mail, and so you have to do what's best for you. Okay, so now I'm going to put the one daisy on there. And so this, you don't even have to put another ribbon. You could put it over here if you want. Let's see. See, I don't know. I don't think I'm even going to add the second little ribbon on here. I'm going to just leave it off. Okay. We will add this one with dimensionals. And I'm putting 3 on so it balances it out. Did anybody try the pop-up, the vase card? Because if you did, I'd like to see what you did. It's always fun to share. Okay, I'm going to add one of my little trinkets here. Hi, Nina. How you doing? I had a thing above you saying hi, so okay. Glad somebody's on here with me. It's been kind of crazy, and I know you know what that's like, so it's hard sometimes to say you're going to be here and then you can't be. So, okay, so I'm going to go ahead and inside, and I'm just going to add the little dots for fun again. And we'll go off there. I don't know if I like that lighter, but I'm going to leave it. Just going to leave it, not add any more. So, alrighty. So, those are our 3 cards for today. I told you it's going to be quick and easy, but I really, really like them. I like how they turned out. And this set is just awesome. I'm telling you, it's worth getting. I just love this. The scalloped rectangles. I think they're absolutely awesome. And it makes a lot easier, you know, to do the cards quick and easy. So, and finally, I don't know if you guys have your little mini cut and emboss machine, but I love mine. I finally opened it. So it's great, like when you're doing the little flowers that I was telling you about. It's great for that. Makes it so nice and easy instead of having the big thing. So yep, I really like it. I wanted to show you in case you were wondering or just have the big one. So it's nice for the little things. Now, of course, you can't use your embossing folders, all of them. You can use some, but all right, let me know if you guys liked the cards today. And like I said, I appreciate you sharing. And about joining, if you would like to join, or if you just have a big wish list and don't want to join, I believe if you have a party of $250, you get an extra, on top of your rewards that you would get, you'd get an extra $25. So, but I'm pretty sure I'm right on that. But if not, I can always look it up for you, okay? Let me know if you got any questions. And I think I'm going to aim for Tuesday again. And I'll let you know, okay? It might be at 4:30 or 5. I'll see. But I'll try to post when I'm going to be here. So, all right, guys. Thank you for joining me on Sunday. Enjoy the rest of your day. And we will see you later. And if you are watching replay, let me know. Just type in replay, or if you've shared, I truly appreciate it. Okay? Thanks, everyone. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. See you soon.